Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to the Mid-Atlantic Mauling League Spike Magazine Trophy. We are in the quarterfinals. 8 teams remain in this, the second open competition of the season. We got 2 games today. Not quite a doubleheader. They're about 5 hours apart. But we're going to get started with the very first quarterfinal matchup in this competition. It's gonna be the BoLieve Broncos versus Odin. It's Nuffle, BB Nut versus Clypheus, Nurgle versus Norse. I have a message here, a message of goodwill from BB Nut to Clypheus. I hope Clypheus can get it. He says, "In the embrace of the great Nurgle, I am no longer afraid, for with his pestilential favor, I have become that which I most feared once, and that's death." Well, congratulations, BB Nut. I hope that works out for you. You're pretty stinky, and I think you've got lots of infections, but you are the number 2 seed. Let's take a look at the top 8 before we take a look at the 2 teams this evening. Papa Ginger with the subscription. Thank you very much for your generosity. I appreciate it. Welcome all to the stream. Welcome Clypheus, Papa Ginger of Glorio4, and Tarek, of course, as well. Welcome to this first quarterfinal matchup of this competition. We are in the bottom half of the bracket this evening. The BoLieve Broncos, the number 2 seed, facing off against Odin and Nuffle, the number 7 seed. A little later tonight, about 5 hours from now. Scheduled to start at 9:30 p.m. Eastern Daylight Time. That's UTC -4. We're gonna have the number 3 seed versus the number 7 seed, Philosopher's Song versus the Pipstars. That's a Lizard mirror match. And then at the top of the bracket there, you can see the number 1 seed, Moobs NC Snakes. They are a Dark Elf team. They're gonna face off against the number 8 seed, the Gutterballs, coached by El Duberino. That's an Orc team. No, are the Gutterballs an Orc team? I think they're an Orc team. and then the number 4 and number 5 seeds, Mammal Nightmare versus Tizorc Savage Boys. That's Necro versus Orcs. That's Festoon versus Tizzle Bizzle. 8 teams remain. This is a single elimination bracket. These teams are looking to win at least 2 games. If they can win 2 games and make it to the finals, not only will they be duking it out for the Spike Magazine Trophy Championship, but they will also have gained an invitation to our season championship at the end of the season. That's Blood Bowl number 5, of course. Good luck to all coaches here in the top 8. It's been a very competitive competition. We're down to the 8 best teams between the 3 divisions. We started with 27 teams. We're down to 8. The BoLieve Broncos have earned the right to be the home team in this first matchup this evening. BB Nuts Nurgle team. They're coming in a TV of 1,600,000 gold. They have all 4 Pestigors, right? I don't know. Are there any rocking 3? 3 Pestigors on the roster. They have the big guy, the Rot Spawn. They have all 1, 2, 3 bloaters, and then a bunch of linemen, 1 cheerleader, all 7 dedicated fans, and 3 rerolls. They're going to be up against the Norse of Odin. It's Nuffle. Clypheus' team coming in a TV of 1,500,000 gold. That's 100,000 gold in petty cash coming to this Norse team. We will definitely talk about that in just a few minutes. They have the big guy, Sheppy the Yeti is on the roster. They have 2 Wolfwainers, 2 Valkyries. They have 2 beer boars and a bunch of linemen rounding out the roster. 14 on this roster, 1 oppo, 6 dedicated fans, 3 rerolls, lots of money to earn in this matchup. How are these 2 teams going to play? We'll talk about the Nurgle team first. So this Nurgle team, it's a kill team, it's a bash team. That's what they want to do. They want to take marks, they want to punch you in the face, they want to get you off the pitch. Lots of block, lots of guard, lots of mighty blow on this roster as well. And kind of a pain, right? Those bloaters have foul appearance and disturbing presence. Disturbing presence means the passing game not really going to be much of an option for the Norse team tonight unless it's on the lateral, which they could very well do with those 2 Valkyries. But otherwise, this is a team that wants to get in your face, they want to lock you down, and then they want to have the opportunity to punch you on their upcoming turn. Again, lots of block, lots of guard, lots of mighty blow. This means that they're probably getting their dice, they're probably knocking you down, and then with mighty blow, they might very well be taking you off the pitch as well. That Rot Spawn also has has tentacles here. So this Rot Spawn, we've seen BB Nut use the Rot Spawn very, very well, time and time again, to lock down a very important player on the opposing team. Maybe that's a catcher who's threatening to score. Maybe that's the ball carrier itself. Locks them down with tentacles. If that ball carrier or whoever it is tries to get away, they've got to roll a die first. And if they fail that die roll, they don't actually get to dodge away from the Rot Spawn. So that's something that Clypheus is going to have to watch out for. Otherwise, the strategy the high-level strategy for this team, it's bash. They're going to get in your face, they're going to punch you, they're going to try to remove you from the pitch. How is Norse going to compete with that? We often talk about how Norse is kind of a bashy, fragile team. I don't think they want to play that way tonight. Tonight, I think if they play the bash game, so let's be clear, when we talk about the bash game, we mean bringing your guys up into base contact with your opponent so that you can get lots of blocks on your next turn. This is a team that doesn't want to do that against the Nurgle team, right? And that's because the Nurgle team, I think, can outbash the Norse team, not just because they have everything we just talked about, block, they have Mighty Blow, they have guard, they have their Pestigors with horns that make their strength of 4 on a blitz, but also because Odin and Nuffle is very fragile with an edge of 3+. Sandbox JJ with the raid. Thank you very, very much for the raid. Welcome, Raiders. Welcome to our first quarterfinal matchup in this competition. Glad to have you here. Oh, Tarek with the sub as well. Thank you very much for your generosity. I appreciate it, Tarek. Thank you very, very much. All right, yeah, but this AV of 8+, this is the big problem, right? They're fragile. They're going up against a bashy team. This makes them, you can effectively think of this as the bashy team is even that much more bashy, right? They're able to Mighty Blow is going to make an AV 8+, a 7+, and it's going to be very easy to remove these Norsemen. So what I think Clypheus wants to do tonight is maybe not so lean so much into the bash game per se, but I think instead they want to lean in to removals, specifically removals. They want to target a player and get them off the pitch. That means leveraging all the block on this roster, leveraging all that frenzy on this roster, trying to get a player down, and then if you're not taking that block with the one Mighty Blow player you have, that's fine. You've got a bunch of players on this roster to foul them if they aren't removed. The 2 Beer Boars, very cheap players. They're stunty, they're titchy, all their dodges are a 2+ effectively. Very easy to get them to where they need to be to foul a player. Tarek with the bits, thank you very, very much for the bits. Thank you for your generosity once again. And I think Clyphus really wants to lead into that foul game. So with 100K in petty cash, you might think that's Cindy Pie Whistle, and he may indeed take Cindy Pie Whistle. But I think instead 100K goes into a bribe. With that bribe, he can lean into that fouling game, try to remove these Nurgle players from the pitch, and try to get a player advantage that way, while still not giving up the marks to this Nurgle team that they very, very, very much want to take. There is a little bit of a speed advantage, kind of. Both teams do have an MA8 player, but on average, the Odin and Nuffle team has a little bit more speed, but I still think removing players is going to be the goal tonight for Odin and Nuffle. If they can do that very strategically, and that means leaning into the control game, which Clypheus is a very well-known control coach, then I think they can pull this out today. I think they can get this victory against this very, very scary Nurgle team. BB Nut, welcome to the stream. BB Nut asks, what's the second match tonight? It's going to be Philosopher's Song versus the Pip Stars. That's a Lizard Mirror match. That's going to be, whoever wins that one is going to face off the winner of tonight's, this game right here. All right, so that's enough jibber jabber from me. We're going to get this game underway. First quarterfinal of this competition. The top 8 teams, all fantastic coaches, all fantastic teams as well. This is the second open competition of our season. We have 3 open competitions and then an invitational at the end of the season. And really all that means is these coaches are allowed to take these teams between each competition and continue to level them up and kit them out in this league format. And with the Spike Magazine trophy being the second competition of this season, we're starting to see these teams hit mid TV levels at the 1400, 1500 level, maybe even high TV level. All right, about to get this game underway. BP Nut says, "Oh, we're an edge team." All right, waiting for this game to get underway here in just a couple of seconds. Again, the top 8 teams. The number 1 seed in this competition is a Dark Elf team. That's Moops NC Snakes. They'll be facing off against the Gutterballs later in this quarterfinals. That is El Nubarino's Orc team. BoLieve Broncos are the number 2 seed. With that means the Odin and Nuffle are the number 7 seed. So TV has changed a little bit now. It's 120K Going to Odin, it's Nuffle. Will it be the bribe? Or will it be Cindy Pie Whistle? BB Nuts says, just to be annoyed, I added a skill. No worries. All right, so Clypheus is going to go with Cindy Pie Whistle here, not going with the bribe. So he's going to go with the secret weapon, Cindy Pie Whistle. She's a bomb or deer. She'll be throwing pies, delicious pies at this Nurgle team. Picking up a keg and a cheerleader as well, leading into the into the praise Nuffle strategy, picking up the cheerleader. That keg will definitely be useful in this matchup. That's going to make their KO rolls a 3+ instead of a 4+. Here's the coin toss to get this game underway. Broncos win the coin toss. They're going to choose to punch first. That means Odin, it's Nuffle. He's going to set up their defense first to start this quarterfinal matchup. No ties, no draws at this point forward in the competition. If we are at a tie game at the end of turn 16, we're going to overtime. You get a pie, and everybody gets a pie. Odin and Nuffle looks to be setting up their formation here, not quite in an anchor just yet. Tarek with the gift sub to BB Nut. Thank you very, very much. Wow, very kind of you. Thank you very much. Very much appreciated. Odin and Nuffle with 37 seconds left to set up their defense here. They've got 3 on the line currently. 3 linemen here. Level 3, level 2, level 3. Moving guys forward towards the line of scrimmage. 2 in either wide zone right now. The Yeti, the middle linebacker, playing just behind this defensive line. Trying to keep that Claws player mobile. Claw treats everybody's AV as if it's an 8+ when you block with them. Also has that Yeti protecting Cindy Pie Whistle. And that'll be the setup. Broncos to set up their offense now. Currently 6 on the line, 2 wide. Now 7 on the line. The big guy, Marcloud, the Rot Spawn, currently in the left tackle position. 2 Pestigors back to receive. Spire demanding death in this matchup. 2 on either wing here. 5 on the line. 1 back to receive. It'll be Bonix, the speed 8 Pestigor. Boy, Tarek, thank you very, very much for the bits. Some good luck to Clypheus. I think you just brought the rain. But thank you very much for your generosity. Dude, high block to get things started. It's going to be a both standing result on the line. Ball kick to the left wide zone in the on the 12-yard line, just off that left sideline. So the rain, if you're familiar, it's a -1 to all the grabby stuff. So -1 to catching, to picking up the ball, and to interfering with the ball as well. Armor break on the line. Third block's gonna be a knockdown here against number 7, Slaptown of Rarick. Fen means that Vassaman will not be able to follow up here. Nurgle's Rot rooting for the offense, naturally. Well, welcome to the stream. .56 seconds on the clock here for the Broncos. Now let's start raining. I mean, you know what? Maybe that is good luck for the Norse team, because now that it's raining, all the BoLieve Broncos, like, lesions, they're going to get cleaned out. They're going to lose their power. 50-50 pickup fails. That'll be a turnover. Remember, it's a -1 to anything involving grabbing the ball. That's pickups, that's catches, that's pass interference as well. Turn 1 to Odin and Nuffle. The Norseman in the blue. The Nurgle team in the orange. So the big guy over on the left side of the line here, Mark Cloud, went really stupid. They've lost their tackle zones. And they're not going to have tackle zones until they succeed that really stupid roll on a future turn. That's right. That's right. Glypheus going in on the blitz, so getting aggressive here early. 2-die blitz against Moob. This will be a knockdown. Has to follow up due to Frenzy. Has one more space of movement. Might rush to mark the ball as well. Lindisfarne, the number 3 Ulfwerener, on the blitz here. Oh, you're named after Nuffle and you're not going to rush? That's an affront. The number 8 lineman applying pressure over through the right wide zone. Francia, the number 4 Valkyrie, level 5, has picked up a point of movement, has tackle, wrestle, and dodge. Moves over in the left wide zone, just ahead of the ball. Going for the ball pickup. Spent the 6 on the rush. Had to spend a re-roll here. Good pickup. And now trying to rush away. What a play to recover the ball. Is Frizia going to remain safe? Frizia currently a blodger. Only a pal will knock down this player unless this tackle piece can get in on the blitz. Good recovery here. Rushes away, spends a team re-roll, and gets away to safety. Odin and Nuffle on the bonus clock. You get 7 minutes 30 seconds in bonus time if you run out of time on the 2-minute timer, and that is for the entire duration of the game. Now that we are in the post-competition in this top 8, there are no draws, and that clock does not reset for overtime. Tarek says they seem to have traded this move a lot. Indeed. Odin and Nuffle already down 1 minute on the bonus clock. Trying to figure out what to do with the Yeti. The blitz has already been spent. Really taking their time here in turn 1. They're down to 6 minutes on the bonus clock. Repositioning Cindy Pie Whistle. So Cindy's not going to throw a bomb. And repositions the Yeti on the 50-50. Now the uphill block against Freezing Star. This will be, well, I think it's going to be a both standing result. No, it'll be a push. The Broncos choose to push. And that'll be the turn. 5 minutes, 31 seconds left on the clock, on the bonus clock for Odin and Nuffle. They chewed up just about 2 minutes there. Turn 2 now for the Broncos. Grave mistakes. Going to take a 2-die block against the Slav town of Rarik and gets a push out of it. Here's that blitz on the ball carrier with tackle. JD Zahn, Coach Whitey, trying to get the knockdown rolls. Double pushes, got the pal. 7+ breaks armor. Doesn't get the armor break. Well done by the Broncos. Ball's going to bounce back to the 10-yard line. Now the Broncos are going to pull back their players, try to recover this ball and set up their cage probably on turn 3. Well, actually, they might just move this ball to center, to midfield. 3-die block. Rolo becomes Duke of Normandy. The number 14 Beer Boar only gets a push. Beer Boars have an AV of a measly 6+. Fails the pickup again. Succeeds on the free reroll with sure hands. Yeah, moves this ball back to center field. Well done. Tarek says, do the Broncos also have Andy Elf coach Dave Ho on their roster? No. No, they don't. Three-die block on that Beer Boar again. Takes the both down result. Trade works out, but just gets a stun out of it. Turn 2 back to Odin. It's Nuffle. Cindy marked by the Rot Spawn. Remember, Cindy's bomb passes are still passes, and this foul appearance, or I'm sorry, disturbing presence, still effectual against her. And they overlap. So disturbing presence is going to give you a -1 to your passes. If that ball crosses anywhere within this, I was going to say 3x3. It's not a 3x3. It's a 7x7. But within range 3 of a player with disturbing presence, whether they are on their feet or not, they also stack. So if you cross 2 disturbing presence zones, it's going to be a -2. So Odin and Snuffle picked up Cindy Pie Whistle instead of going in on the bribe. And they are playing a fairly aggressive game here. Let's see if this pays off. I think the Nurgle team's okay with this. I think they're more than happy to take their blocks. Tarek says, this ain't a piece of cake for City, indeed. 2-die blitz over on the right side here. Gets the knockdown thanks to block. 8+ breaks armor on Moob. Oh, of course, Wrestle comes into play, so no armor break. Moob also a coach of the top 8. If Moob gets killed on the pitch tonight, I think that means Moob can't play their game. I think that's how it works. Good 2+ dodge by Frizia. Frizia, the number 5 Valkyrie, picked up an extra point of agility. That's an edge of 2+. That's elf territory. Another successful reposition with the Yeti. Sheppy here on the 50-50. It's always going to be a 50-50 unless this Yeti blitzes or blocks. And that'll be the turn 3 for the BoLieve Broncos. Odin and Snuffle down to 5 minutes, 10 seconds on the bonus clock. Blitz on Frizia. Gets a push. Doesn't follow up, has plenty of movement left. Repositions to be an assist against the block on Lindisfarne. This will be a push as well. Takes a mark on the number 8 lineman with Freezing Star. Freezing Star, level 3 bloater with guard and block. And here are those marks that the Broncos very much want to take. Took a mark against the Valkyrie over on the right side of the defensive line. gets the push back over on the left side here against the number 11 lineman. 2-die block's going to be a both staying result against Lozier. Eric Lozier. Oh, that rot spawn fails the really stupid roll, freeing up Cindy Pie Whistle. And now the mark has to be taken by Runbad, the rookie lineman, to keep Cindy Pie Whistle marked here. Turn 3 now for Odin and Nuffle. The ball in the hands of the Nurgle team on their own 10-yard line. Papa Ginger rooting for the Nurgle team. Ball still quite a ways away from the line of scrimmage. Nurgle team not particularly fast, although Bonix is quite fast with an MA of 8. Two-die block against Grave. Mistake gets a pal here. Pessigors, they start as rookies with an MA of 6. Maybe not kitted out Bonix to have 2 characteristic upgrades here to bring their MA up to an 8. Odin and Snuffle. If they can just knock the ball free, that might be good enough. Again, it is raining, so it's much more, or it's significantly more difficult to pick this ball up. Sofiana with the rooting for the defense here. Wants this Norse team to show this Nurgle team what's what. Good dodge by the number 4 Valkyrie. And now Ulfwinner 50-50 dodge works out. Odin and Snuffle with no team rerolls remaining for the half. They break armor on the ball kick. Good stun against Bonix as well. And now they're going to move to the right side of the ball. Odin and Snuffle on the bonus clock once again. 2+ dodge fails the pickup. And that ball's going to bounce out of the left wide zone, and that'll be a turnover. Is this the wrong replay again? It is. Tarek says, I'm undecided. On the one hand, I want the dice even. That is, the match shouldn't be diced by one coach being diced. Or shouldn't be decided by one coach being diced. On the other hand, I just love those incredible risky moves work out. Me too. I feel you. Oh, Glory, welcome to the stream. Oh, Glory's demanding death. I hope you get it. You know what I haven't done tonight? Oh, I'm so sorry. I haven't, of course, drawn on the screen. Let's see. Took a block here. Cindy Pie Whistle's here. She likes to chuck. She likes to chuck the pies. Oh no. She still stays on the pitch. Chucks the pies this way. And now the Telestrator of Death is officially in effect. I hope you get your death of Glory. Telestrator of Doom, forgive me. Turn 4 for Odin and Snuffle as the scrum starts to form around the ball, currently surrounded by nothing but Nurgle players. That's right, Telestrator of Doom activated. Final turn of the first quarter here. Odin and Snuffle, very aggressive play so far. And they've kept the ball pretty static. Two-die block on move's going to be a pal. 8+ breaks armor with Mighty Blow, but doesn't get it. Pushes move forward, and now might be Now might be starting to play this fouling game. Tries to reposition Sheppy. What was the play here with Sheppy? Was that the... I think it might be good that Sheppy failed that. Oh, no, he tried to block. I see. It was a 2+. I thought he tried the 4+. Seconds left on the clock here as Odin and Nuffle continuing to figure out how they're going to end this quarter. Clypeus has leaned into the aggressive, bashy game. Fails the foul appearance roll against Cauliflower, the level 3 bloater. Foul appearance says if you take a block or a blitz against these foul appearance players, you roll a d6. On a 1, you're so disgusted by their appearance that you refuse to touch them. You're going to lose your block, and if that was your declared blitz, you're going to lose that as well. Odin and Nuffle on the bonus clock once more. They're down to 4 minutes, 59 seconds. That's the end of the turn as Francia moves over to the right wide zone. Second quarter begins. The BoLieve Broncos lost the ball once again. They're going to have to try to recover here on this turn. A pow against Frisia. No armor break. Two-die block against Sheppy, gets the push. Repositions Grave, mistake for an assist. Oh, succeeds with the pickup on the Nat 6 after the reroll with sure hands. And now the Rot Spawn with the block against the number 8 lineman. This will be a push. The Broncos, the current reigning Chaos Cup champ. Uh-oh. All right. That's scary. Let's see what happens. Uh-oh. Well, I clearly have an internet connection. So have the BB3 servers gone down? That is the question. I'm gonna hit up the coaches in Discord and see if they're still playing. I hope. I don't know how the game was coded, but I hope. Yeah, I hope it's a good. I'm glad you're still in the game. I hope it's a peer-to-peer connection as it should be. It sounds like it is. All right. So only we got disconnected. So that's good. All right, back into this game. I would have been shocked and upset if the game would have died. So the BoLieve Broncos have the ball in the hands of Bonix. That's their MA8 Pestigore. They have the ball on their own 8-yard line. Two-die block against Wags, the rookie lineman. This will be a knockdown thanks to the block skill. Lots of frenzy on the North's roster. Frenzy requires you to follow up. But there's no push on a both down, so no follow-up there. Two-die block against the Rot Spawn. Got the POW. No armor break. Seconds to go here in turn 5 for Odin and Nuffle. And now a proper scrum starting to form as most of both teams are just surrounding the ball. Lifey's keeping Francia mobile here. One die block into a skull. Number 2 Ulfwerener gets knocked down. No armor break. Turn 6 for the Broncos. They've got Frizzia, the other Valkyrie, pinned to the left sideline. Now the Broncos with 3 turns to try to get on the board. So I like... so... so I'm just being... I'm nitpicking here, but if these circles are supposed to be like broadcast overlays, right? Then this rain should not be affecting the way this, like, there shouldn't be like lines of light from the circles coming out of the rain. Two-die blitz over on the right side by JD. Zon Coach Whitey gets a push against the big guy, the Yeti, Sheppy. Two-die block over in the left wide zone is a push against the number 3 Ulfwerener. So we officially have news that we are getting a brand new box set of Blood Bowl. 3rd season edition's coming out, and I think it's the first time we don't have orcs in a box set. Is that right? We've got Tomb Kings, and we've got Brett. So we're gonna have Imperial Nobility and Bretonnians now in the game. Turn 6 for Odin and Nuffle. They've announced that there's going to be a new once per game. Did 2nd edition have orcs? Yeah, 2nd edition had orcs. Humans and orcs. Yeah, 1st edition had a whole bunch of stuff. 2nd edition had humans and orcs. Did it? I don't think it did. I think 2nd edition was just humans and orcs, because that 2nd edition had miniatures and 1st edition had the cutouts, and that had, I don't know, like 8 teams or something, maybe more. Yeah, 1st edition definitely had elves and dwarves. Yeah, the first Dungeon Bowl was elves and dwarves. I think it was actually literally called Elves and Dwarves Dungeon Bowl or something like that. Two-die block against Mark Cloud, gets the pal. Breaks armor on the big guy. Got the KO. Well done. We'll see if that sticks for the 2nd drive of this game. Big loss here for the Nurgle team. Yeah, new once per turn action has been announced by Games Workshop. It's secure the ball. So now, if you declare secure the ball, it seems, we don't have all the details yet, but it seems that a player can pick the ball up off the ground for a 2+, which I mean is huge for Tomb Kings. And then Games Workshop said, quote unquote, it ends your turn. From what I understand, an employee, I won't call them a representative per se, but an employee from Cyanide said that it ends the activation of the player. So it's going to be real interesting to see. I mean, that's going to change the game a lot, and it's going to be real interesting to see how teams start to work around that. Because Tomb Kings have 4 big guys. They have the 4 strength 5 mummies. Blitz on the ball carrier over the right wide zone. No rerolls. It's just going to be a push. Francia is going to stay put. I thought for sure Francia was going to follow up. Doesn't want to give the block to the opposing team, but still might be the target of a blitz. Might want to just reposition here instead of being on the corner of the ball carrier. Tomb Kings just were a very low agility team. They just couldn't pick the ball up off the ground, but they have 4 big guys, 4 mummies and a strength of 5. But now with secure the ball, they're going to be able to pick it up. Now, GW says you can't use a big guy to pick up the ball, which makes sense. And there's going to be... Oh, Sydney! Sydney chucked a bomb She stays on the pitch, although she's prone. Tons of friendly. And knocks down another. And now the Broncos are going to move Bonix down pitch. Yeah, I thought for sure Bonix would be marked, but Nuffle didn't want to give that block back. There's the blitz on Francia. Got the pal. 7+ breaks armor with Mighty Blow. No armor break. Now the ball well downfield on the opposing 14-yard line. The protection set up. 3 Norsemen in the secondary right now, including a beer boar. Armor break. Back across the line of scrimmage. Gets a stun out of this. Takes a mark on that beer boar. The beer boar is going to dodge on the 2+. Turn 7 for Odin and Nuffle. 1 turn left for this Nurgle team to score. Can the Norsemen stop it right here? I think they're going to go in on the blitz here and then just try to set up some protection here. So you've got some players here, you've got a guy covering this side here. I think that might do it. What? Wanted to reposition to mark the ball carrier. I see. Could have had the knockdown. But oh man. I'm not sure what the plan is here. All right, so covering the front of this this unit right now. But as it stands, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. There could be a handoff to JD Whitey. Trip Tango says, I own that. It was awesome. Yeah, I actually do own it. It's been a very long time since I've played it. One die blocks a skull over no man's land. That'll be the end of the turn. Turn 8 for the Broncos. Here we go on the blitz. 2-die blitz to clear. Got the pal. Well done. We'll follow up for the assist. Breaks armor. And now the block on the Slav town of Rarik. Oh, no. Why did he wrestle down? That was an Odin and Nuffle wrestle, right? Oh, they do have block. All right. Oh, okay. I thought Clavius wrestled down. I thought they. I was like, what just happened? Oh, the worst. Yeah, best cheerleader. That's what I meant to say. I was totally gonna say best cheerleader. Oh, Clavius successfully argues for Cindy Pie Whistle to stay in this game. Oh man. So we're going to be seeing Cindy Pie Whistle for the second quarter of this game. 1 turn left in this half, unless of course we have a timeout. Tarek says, I expect it to be much more casualties. Good for Norse, I think. Yeah, I mean, I did too with that aggressive playstyle. I thought for sure the Norsemen would just be dropping them like flies, but to Clyfe's credit, it's kept the team alive. And now still in this ball game. Things very different here in the top 8 because a draw means the game stays alive. Brilliant coaching on the kickoff event goes to neither coach. Not that it's going to matter too much anyway. Ball kick to the left sideline. Nothing to do here but block down the line. Probably 1, 2, 3. Oh yeah, he can do the pass. Trying to get some removals here. First block's not going to be one. I'm very surprised we haven't seen fouling. I suspect we will on this turn. 3-die block coming up against Magnificent Catastrophe. Got the POW. 8+ breaks armor. No armor break. Two-die over on the right side's a knockdown against Wags, the rookie lineman. There's the armor break, but only got a stun out of it. Those are the blocks. It's going to be trying to foul Ajax the Riot off the pitch. 3 assists right now. 4 assists is a 5+ to break armor. 4+ to break armor by the Beer Boar. Here we go. Broke armor, but again, didn't get anything substantive out of it. Just gets a stun, but did not get called off the pitch. Nobody really back to do the quick pass, but may as well attempt the pass anyway to get a point of SPP on Frizia, and I think that'll be the end of the half. Pickup works out. Here we go. Quite a pass. Oh, oh man, almost got it. It didn't work out. That's the end of the first half. Odin and Nuffle down, a touchdown, but they'll be on offense to start the second half, and Cindy Pie Whistle will be continuing to play in this game. Broncos setting up their defensive formation with 3 on the line right now. Giving up the wide zones to the Norsemen. Odin and Nuffle to set up their offense. Both teams back up to 3 rerolls for the duration of the game. Those rerolls will not reset if we have to go to overtime. Odin and Nuffle with just 4 minutes 16 seconds on their bonus clock. That too will not reset if we go to overtime. Eight on the line for the offense. 1 split out wide to the left. The purple players saved for the Beer Boar are the Valkyries. Francia, level 5, MA8, up just behind the line of scrimmage currently. And Frizia, number 5, back to receive currently. Frizia has picked up an extra point of agility. Francia has picked up an extra point in movement. Coming up about 4 hours and 15-ish minutes from now, we're going to have our second quarterfinal matchup of the evening. It'll be Philosopher Song versus the Pip Stars. Spire versus Dead Fred. That's a Lizard mirror match. That's going to be a fun one as well. That's scheduled to begin at 9:30 p.m. Eastern Daylight Time. That's UTC -4. The stream will start 20 minutes before then. One back to receive due to the fact that the Nurgle team does not have a kicker. We'll see if this weather changes at all on this kickoff. Solid defense. 4 unmarked players for the defense can reposition. I believe they will. BB says, oh, 4 hours from now. Yeah, hopefully I'll be asleep. Yeah, no worries. I totally understand. Oh, they do not reposition at all. All right, so the ball is going to be kicked to the 22-yard line. And second half of this game's underway. Wait, Cindy not on the pitch? Cindy Pie Whistle not on the pitch. Very, very interesting strategic decision by Clypheus. Might be saving Cindy for overtime, or maybe trying to score and saving Cindy for defense. 2-die blitz against Bonex. Double pals here, looking for an 8+, but doesn't get it. Had to follow up due to frenzy, and now is marked by a magnificent catastrophe. And I think they're going to stay put there. Don't want to risk the null turn. One die block against Freezing Star. Iron City says maybe he realized that taking Cindy was suboptimal against her. Perhaps so. Electric's Man with the sub. Thank you very, very much. You almost did, but here you are. I appreciate your generosity. Welcome to the stream. Thank you very, very much. Keith Griff Jr., welcome to the stream, says, just home from work, go Broncos. Broncos are indeed in the lead here, trying to win this game to advance to the semifinals. Again, the BoLieve Broncos, the current Chaos Cup champions. We have not had a team win 2 competitions in a row in a season. Can the Broncos be the first? Broncos, or not the Broncos, BB Nut qualified for the Blood Bowl last season at the very bottom of the bracket and worked their way up, trying very hard. Almost made it to the top, but got eliminated just before the semifinals, I believe. Turnover on the line. Turn 9 now for the Broncos. Die on the beer bar on the left side does not break armor. that little piggy it stays alive. 2-die on Sheppy gets the knockdown here. 8+ will break armor. There's the armor break. Got a stun out of it. Tizzle Bizzle, welcome to the stream. Oh, the rain. 52 seconds left on the clock here for the Broncos. They're in the lead. Going to be looking for an opportunity to get at this ball. Not quite yet. Papa Ginger rooting for the Nurgle defense. Turn 10 now for Odin. It's Nuffle. They have the ball on their own 14, just outside that right wide zone. Keeping their offense spread wide. Trying to prevent anybody from encroaching on their side of the pitch here and starting to apply pressure on the ball carrier. Tarek rooting for the offense. BB Nut, of course, rooting for the defense. Keith Griff Jr. also rooting for this Nurgle defense. Odin and Snuffle down to 1 minute, 24 seconds on the clock. They have 4:01 on the bonus clock remaining. Maybe that's what I would call this, the new fly zone. But that's lots and lots and lots of fly zone. Yes, it is. 2 assists for the 2-die against Cauliflower. Got the pal. Can he get an armor break out of this? Papa Ginger says, let's go, Nurgle. Tarek praying to Nuffle, as are these coaches, I think. Frizzia, well, definitely Odin, it's Nuffle. It's in their name. Frizzia advances to the line of scrimmage. Now on the Norse 2-yard line. Ten seconds ago for the Norsemen. 2-die uphill against Bonix. It's going to be a push. Boy, this is going to be a frenzy follow-up. Two-die frenzy follow-up. That's another push. Well, it might be both standing, actually. Yeah, both standing. You get the block going back. And now a 1-die against Freezing Star will be a push. Uphill frenzy follow-up. Praying to Nuffle, but it's going to be a skull. Armor broken. Got stunned on the uphill follow-up on frenzy. Turn 10 now for the Broncos. Clypheus feeling the pressure here. Going for these uphill blocks. Trying to make something happen against the Sturgill team. 2-die blitz against the rookie lineman number 9. Got the pal. Looking for an 8+. Tizzle Bizzle rooting for this offense as the defense starts to feel their presence or make their presence known. Grave mistake on the push against Rathoon, the rookie lineman, in the center position. Is the big guy standing? Big guy standing. There's that 2-die against Iona, who had the audacity to take a block. Now it's going to get knocked down here by a Magnificent Catastrophe. Marking out that Ulfwerner, giving him nowhere to go, keeping him out of the drive. Here's the foul. 5 assists on the foul. A 4+ breaks armor. Got a stun out of it. Tries to argue the call. The ref saw exactly what he did and said, no, not in a quarterfinals matchup. Get off my pitch. Turn 11 for Odin. It's Nuffle. Get rid of these shit refs. Odin and Snuffle now trying to figure out what they're going to do for this upcoming turn. Are they going to cage up? Are they going to side cage? They've got a lot of Nurgle to deal with. If they commit to a side cage, they're going to be punching their way out of that for the rest of this drive. Ball's going to advance. First order of business is to get this ball all the way down to the 14-yard line, just off that right sideline. 2 free players to move to protect the ball carrier as well. Frizzia, the ball carrier, 13 touchdowns to her name. Looking for touchdown number 14 here in the quarterfinals. Blitz by Sheppy. Gets a push out of this. Frenzy follow-up. Gets another push. various sites in northwest England. The rookie beer boar is going to reposition to the right side. It's well behind the ball at this point. He's also behind the line of scrimmage. Second mark taken against Grave mistake. Good 3+ dodge to cover the rear of the ball carrier. And now another uphill block against the big guy is going to be a push. 2-dive frenzy follow-up. Oh! No, that works. He's got the knockdown. Oh, no, he doesn't. It's an uphill. So Frenzy is a little tricky. Frenzy procs. So the way Frenzy works is you take a block, and if that block results in a push, you must follow up and take a second block. And so this, what I'm about to say is going to sound contradictory, but if what you do results in a push, then you get the Frenzy follow-up block. Otherwise, you don't. So, for example, if you get a both down result and you both have block, that does not result in the push, and so you won't get the Frenzy follow-up. But if you get a push against someone with stand firm, that results in a push, and then the opponent elects to use stand firm to not go anywhere, and then you get the Frenzy follow-up after that. Great stun against Francia here in turn 11 for the Broncos. Covering that right sideline now to prevent that ball carrier from getting into the end zone on the right. Covering the left as well. So these two players are preventing the ball from moving this way without praying to Nuffle effectively. And then tackle zones here as well. Actually, tackle zones here as well. It's going to make it really tough for this Norse team to get in the end zone by punching it forward. Turn 12 for Odin and Snuffle. Hey, pick me up! Let's go! The beer boars have a trait called pick me up. Everyone within range 3 of that beer boar at the beginning of your turn who's prone, every one of your friendly players, you roll a d6 on a 5+, they will stand up for free. Tarek asks, so is this overtime format? Yes, it is. Yep, top 8 is all knockout, so overtime in effect. Rushed in position to take a mark against Cauliflower. These Norse linemen, all drunkards, so their rushes are a 3+ instead of a 2+. 2-dive block against Magnificent Catastrophe is going to work, but really wanted the push out of that. Blitz still on the table. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So I think he's going to try to blitz down JD Whitey. Could blitz down JD Whitey and score on a rush without any more die rolls. 3. No, it's going to be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So a blitz is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So it would be a blitz, a dodge, and 2 rushes. So we're looking at a 1-die blitz as it stands. No follow-up. Gonna dodge backwards to safety. Not getting this ball into the end zone. It's going to pull this ball back. And is now on the opposing 4-yard line. But now what? Trying to get away from the big guy. 50-50 dodge. After the tentacles roll. Works out. Fails the foul appearance roll on the block. Or on the blitz, excuse me. Number 2. is going to stay prone. Oh, that's really unfortunate. Skeletal Steve-O, welcome to the stream. Praying to Nuffle. I think Clypheus appreciates that. 2-die uphill on grave mistakes. Going to be a both standing result. 2 minutes, 32 seconds on the bonus clock for Odin. It's Nuffle. Gets a skull to end the turn here against Mark Cloud. And stuns himself in the process. Ah, I don't like that. I don't like that uphill. Turn 12 now for the Broncos. Yeah, that frees up Vasta Man. Didn't want to risk getting this ball in the end zone on 4 die rolls. Would have been the 1-die blitz to a 3+ dodge to 2 2+. And now the blitz on the ball carrier. Gets a push. Strip ball works out. That ball's going to bounce forward to the 6. Strip ball says if you block somebody with the ball and it results in a push, that ball is going to bounce out of their hands unless they have sure hands. Failed rush by Bonix. Spends a reroll and now marks the ball. 3 Pestigors surrounding the ball now. Double pals against the number 9 rookie lineman back across the line of scrimmage. And now Odin and Nuffle fighting for their lives in this competition. Good removal by the Broncos. It's one less player they have to worry about, which means they can get these players on the line of scrimmage into this scrum, into this drive. 4th quarter begins. Will it be the final quarter of this ball game? Will it be the final quarter for Odin and Nuffle in this competition? Big turn here for the Norse team. BB Nut says my first removal. Yep. Did I block against JD White? He gets a push. Pushes on the ball, hoping for a favorable bounce. Bounces in the hand of Lozier. And will bounce out of the scrum to the opposing 10-yard line. Not ideal for Odin and Nuffle. Skeletal Steve-O says, anyone excited over Vamps coming to BB3? Certainly am. Yep, I certainly am. We have not had a vampire team in the league ever. So I'm glad they're finally coming to BB3, and I can't wait to see someone field them. 2-die block gets Ajax the Riot. Gets a pal here. Ajax coaching the Chaos Renegades team. Almost qualified for a top 8. Didn't quite make it out of Division C. Two-die gets Magnificent Catastrophe. Is going to be a push. Going to spend pro here to try to get something better. Got the pal. Certainly better. Skeletal Steve-O said I tried them on BB2 but couldn't get it, so I'm looking forward to learning through the greats like BB Nut, Davo, etc. There aren't finer coaches to learn from, so certainly check them out, watch their plays, watch their videos, and I mean they do great services to the Blood Bowl community, helping to teach players how to play the game and get more people into it. Tit for tat, 10v10 on the pitch as Sheppy removes a bloater. Grave mistake. Removed from the Game 2 SPP for the Yeti. I mean, I look forward to all the teams, right? All the teams. Move said, what a time to tune in. 6+ pickup going for Broke here. Fails the pickup. Oh no. Whoa, that's going to be a turnover. That ball's going to bounce out of a couple of hands. Back to the Broncos' 6-yard line. Currently marked by Frizzy. A stand-up blitz is going to be a pow on the number 5 Valkyrie. Breaks armor. Huge armor break. Gets a stun out of this. And now the Broncos, with 4 turns remaining in this game, they don't have to worry about Frizzia for a bit. Two-die block against Iona over on the left side of this this MMA fight. Another armor break. Gets a stun out of this. Turn 14 for Odin. It's Nuffle. They've got 3 turns to get this game or get this ball into the end zone, and it is surrounded by a swarm of disgusting Nurgle players. Dead Freddy, welcome to the stream. Papa Ginger rooting for this Nurgle defense. Oh boy, that is so unfortunate. Might spend the reroll here, but it's got to get through Loner. Got through Loner, didn't lose the blitz. Nuffle, why? No! Wow. Wow. That's what happens when you focus your team on praying to Nuffle. Got through both Loner rolls. Rolled double skulls the second time. Was able to re-roll it. Got it both down. Got the knockdown thanks to the block skill. Gets a removal out of this. Are the tides turning? Tarek praying Nuffle. BB Nut says, honestly, Clypheus is the jammiest player in the league. One die gets Ajax the Riot. 9+ breaks armor here. Another armor break. Bertle, welcome to the stream. Rooting for this Norse offense. Good 3+ dodge to reposition on the right side of the ball. Turn 14 for the Broncos. 2 turns left for the Norse team to try to stay alive in this competition. Two-die blitz. Got the pal. Number 3 Ulf winner just behind the ball. No armor break. Double pals on number 7 by Cauliflower. Can't follow up to defend. Got a stun out of it. Lots of stunned players here in turn 14. Turn 15 for Odin and Nuffle. They have to end this turn in scoring position. They've really got to recover this ball. Lots of tackle zones. Lots and lots of tackle zones surrounding this ball. Got a KO. Home. Move removed from the pitch. And the ball's going to bounce again. Over to the right side now. Marked by Bonix. Stand up blitz. Looking for the surf. Got the surf. Bonix off the pitch. Ball's on the opposing 4-yard line. Ball's now been cleared. Looks like they're going to try to pick this ball up and move it down the right the right sideline here. Oh, still a number of die rolls to make for Odin and Nuffle. They've got 37 seconds on the clock and 1 reroll for the entire game remaining. If they go for the pickup with Frisia, that's 3 MA down. It's going to cost 3 MA to stand up. This gives her 4 MA of movement. Might try the handoff. The minus... Oh. Yeah. Yeah, let's go. Let's go. Rushes into the end zone. Let's go. France in scoring position. Let's go. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Rush. No, we'll do it on the sideline. So, oh, there is no interception threat. So rush is going to make this a long pass. Let's go. Let's go. Needs a 6. Oh, boy, failed the pass. Like we said in the pregame, disturbing presence. Stacks. Oh, Rathun has caught the pass. Drive stays alive. Rathun alignment is absolutely not going to rush. Those are 3 pluses. Turn 15 for the Broncos. Can they stop this score? Holy moly. Set up for the long pass. It had to be a net 6. Failed that pass. It was inaccurate. It was thrown into the hands of the lineman who caught it. And now, a lineman with an opportunity to be the hero of the game. Big time blitz, fails this big time dodge, got through the dodge, got the pow on the lineman. Unbelievable play by the Broncos. The ball's gonna be thrown out of bounds. Oh, and it is well off the end zone. And it's gonna be marked by Cauliflower, the number 5 floater. I don't know if there's anything that the Norseman can do at this point. What a blitz! Clivey said, watch this. BB Nut said, hold my beer. Boy, if you've ever had to pray to Nuffle, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 3. I don't think he's in range. I don't think he's in range for the pass to the end zone. I think it would have to be a pass to somebody closer. 2-die blitz, gets the knockdown on Cauliflower. The number 8 lineman, I think this is the only play left. Nope, that's the end of the game. Double skulls, that'll be it. The BoLieve Broncos will advance to the semifinals. Congratulations to BB Nut. What a well-played game. Unbelievable. Going for the blitz. Wow, 3-die block here against Beerbor, looking for some SPP. Doesn't get it. That's the end of the game. The BoLieve Broncos win this one 1-0 and eliminate Odin and Nuffle. What a fantastic game. Oh, man. both coaches showing why they're here in the quarterfinals. My congratulations and my heartfelt thank you to both coaches for competing in this competition. We'll see the BoLieve Broncos later in the semifinals. I hope we'll see Clavius back for the Dungeon Bowl. We might see the same team, might be a different team. But either way, my thanks to Clavius. A great coach as always. Again, the Season 2 champion going up against the current Chaos Cup champions, the BoLieve Broncos. They're going to keep their dream alive to perhaps become the first team ever to win 2 competitions in a season back-to-back. They're going to advance to the semifinals. They're going to play against the winner of our second game coming up later this evening between the Philosopher Song and the Pip Stars. That's going to be... That's going to be Spire versus Dead Friend, Lizards versus Lizards. That'll be a fun one. That is scheduled for 9:30 p.m. Eastern Daylight Time. That's UTC -4, so that is about 3 hours. Well, so the stream's going to start at 9:10. So that will be 3 hours and 30-ish minutes from now. But we'll take a look at the schedule before we leave. So coming up next, we have that game we just talked about later this evening, 9:30 p.m. EDT. That's Philosopher Song versus the Pip Stars, Spire versus Dead Friend, Lizard Mirror match. Again, that's UTC -4. And then tomorrow evening at 10 o'clock p.m. Eastern Daylight Time, we're going to have the NC Snakes versus the Gutterballs, Move versus El Nuverino. That's the number 1 seed versus the number 8 seed, Dark Elves versus Orcs. And then on Monday, September 15th, I'm going to be out next week. We'll have our final quarterfinal matchup at 6 o'clock p.m. Eastern Daylight Time. That'll be between the MAML Nightmare versus the Tizork Savage Boys, Festoon versus Tizzle Bizzle, Necro versus Orcs. These are all going to be fantastic games. I'm very much looking forward to them. How did that Orc team get the number 1 seed? The Orc team didn't get the number 1 seed. After our quarterfinals, our semifinals will of course begin, and coaches will begin to schedule those games. And when those games get scheduled, you'll be able to check out and get alerted to that schedule on our website at maml.club. That's MAML.CLUB, here on Twitch or on our social media pages on Blue Sky, X, and Facebook. You can also watch previous games on our YouTube channel. Oh, I see. I see. Move. Play Blood Bowl. This game is a lot of fun. In fact, with our Spike Magazine trophy wrapping up here in just a few more games, we're going to open up registration to our next open competitions, the Dungeon Bowl. Not to be confused with the game of Dungeon Bowl. It's just the name of the competition. And it's open to everyone, whether you've played in the league before, whether you've played Blood Bowl at all before. We'd love to have you. I'll put a link to our Discord here in chat. Why did that not work? Oh, there it is. Okay, great. You can come hang out in our Discord channel, or in our Discord server, and in our Blood Bowl channel. If you'd like to participate in our Dungeon Bowl, just hit me up. I'm Ava, Unit 02. And you can say, hey, Ava, I want to play in the Dungeon Bowl. What do I need to do? I'll put you on the list. When signups start, I will DM you instructions on how to register. The instructions will also be posted in our MAML announcements channel. Super easy to do. You'll create a brand new team. You'll shoot me the name of the team, the faction, and your BB3 coach name. We'll get you signed up and ready to go. This game is a ton of fun. I love it. I hope you guys love it too. Thanks for hanging out in this game. Sure thing, Clavius. Well, love to see you come back. And great game tonight too, by the way. It was a lot of fun to watch. Yeah, we'll see you back here tonight at 9:30 p.m. Eastern Daylight Time. Again, it's UTC -4. Thanks for hanging out. I love Blood Bowl. You guys should play Blood Bowl. And until tonight at 9:30 p.m., take care, everybody, and enjoy the rest of your Thursday evening. Thursday evening? What am I talking about? Saturday evening.